Nathan Zegura here with a 2-minute drill brought to you by University Hospitals. At the Combine in Indianapolis, a lot went down for the Cleveland Browns this week. It all kicked off with General Manager Andrew Berry and head coach Kevin Stefanski addressing the national media for the first time. And the people I talked to, their big takeaway from those press conferences was this: these guys are aligned. They are speaking the same language, and they have a plan for how to get this Browns team where all of the people watching this right now want it to be, which is a winner that gets to the playoffs and competes every single year. Now, this draft gives an opportunity to take a big step along that path, and that comes with the number 10 overall pick. And everybody I talk to, when I say consensus, that's not even strong enough. 100% of the people I talk to believe that the Browns will select an offensive tackle in the first round at pick 10, and they say this is one of those times where the best player available and your need are going to align. Pat Kerwin saying this is an elite tackle class. Matt Miller telling me, hey, I have 4 tackles in my top 15. I've never had 4 tackles in my top 15 before. So the Browns have a lot of flexibility to either get a stud there at 10, and these guys come in all different shapes and sizes and skill sets, but they are all in their own way dominant, or they can maybe even move back a little bit, pick up an asset, and still get an excellent tackle. Now, the other thing from talking to people at the Combine this week is they expect the Browns to be very active in the safety market in free agency. And Anthony Harris, obviously, who led the NFL in interceptions a year ago with the Minnesota Vikings, seems to be a likely candidate at the top of that list for the Browns because Kevin Stefanski was there. Jeff Howard, our DB coach, was there as well. So a lot of connections there for people here in Indy drawing those two together. And finally, the workouts, prime time, taking center stage. It was the wide receivers. And don't be surprised if you are able to get this year in the 3rd and 4th round wide receivers that typically would have gone in the 2nd round in other drafts. It is that deep and that talented of a class. Wouldn't surprise me if the Browns do look at a receiver in the middle rounds to take advantage of the overwhelming amount of talent at that position. A ton of stuff going down at the Combine this week. You can go to youtube.com/Browns to get all the interviews. We had Kurt Warner, the Hall of Famer, Greg Cosell, the man who studies more film than anybody in the NFL, former GMs Pat Kerwin and Mike Tannenbaum, NFL draft gurus like Matt Miller. We had it all here in Indy. You don't want to miss it. So go there to youtube.com/Browns, the Browns mobile app, clevelandbrowns.com, and get all of the great content we produce for you here in Indy. Thanks for being with us again on the 2-minute drill brought to you by University Hospitals.